For generations, South Dakotans have learned to live off the land, using local resources to do it. For instance, kuchen is made from what homesteaders could spare, wine from local grapes and berries. And the hunting and fishing in South Dakota is terrific. But there's also a sense of community, and that's why the Sportsmen Against Hunger program has been so successful. Chad Andersen has the story.
During this economic recession, food banks across the state have stayed busy trying to keep up with the increasing number of people who seek assistance.
We're serving about 267 agencies in western South Dakota, serving about 2.5 million pounds to these agencies every year. We do run a pantry here, and they have went up almost doubled since last year, with families coming in need of food assistance.
One organization that's helping to fill a void is the South Dakota Sportsmen Against Hunger.
It's a nationwide program started by Safari Club International. We collect deer from sportsmen across the state of South Dakota. We encourage them to go out and harvest an extra deer or two, and we have a certificate program that covers the processing, and then that meat goes to food banks and distributed throughout South Dakota.
Since the program began back in 1993, hunters have bought into the concept and have donated well over 400,000 pounds of game.
Over these years that we've been working with them, they've been just getting more and more deer for the food bank, antelope, any wild game that's processed, and it's just been a great partnership.
It started small, where the sportsmen would donate part or all their game and pay the processing fee, to where we're at today now, where we raise the funds and cover the processing.
Education has played a huge role in the success of the Sportsmen Against Hunger program.
The more people know about our program, the more they're willing to help. And every radio ad, every TV ad, every newspaper article gets it out a little bit more.
The bottom line is, it's the sportsman. It's the hunter that needs to be aware of our program and go out and spend the time to go harvest a deer. And then we also have information out there on which processor to go to. And obviously we have a processor in about every single community in South Dakota now.
An increase in processors who participate in the program has also contributed to its success.
Years ago, we started getting mailings before South Dakota picked the program up. You would get a SCI folder in the mail that asked if you wanted to be a member of the program, but at that time there was never really any way to distribute the meat because it was on a national level. And then South Dakota started the program, and we jumped on it at that time.
Just about everybody participates in the program.
Another benefit of the program is it helps maintain a healthy deer population.
Also, there's an overabundance of deer, and it helps the landowners too. So, really, and the sportsmen run this program, pay for this program, and it's a win-win.
South Dakota is a unique place, as in Minnesota you don't get to shoot as many deer as we do. We have, literally one person, if they really wanted to drive, could shoot 20. And some guys take advantage of that because they love the sport so much, but they can't utilize all that meat, and this is a great opportunity for them.
Having sportsmen and processors who believe in the program has given it a solid foundation.
Just in the last 2 years, it's really gone up incredibly. So it's nice to have people calling us ready for it, because they're ready to utilize it, and it's going to be a good program for them.
You get 100% of the donation actually ends up at the recipient. And it's not like everybody has their finger in a kettle, taking $1 out here and there. All the processed meat goes straight to the people that need it.
South Dakota Sportsmen Against Hunger also organizes an annual food drive the second Saturday in September.
It's about 10, 11 years now we've done the Clean Out Your Freezer food drive. We take all kinds of frozen meat, basically. Kind of what happens is the guy goes out this time of year in the fall, shoots antelope, deer, or whatever he has processed, throws it in his freezer, and hopes he can eat it all. If you want about a year's supply. Well, if you have too much, we encourage the guys to come and donate it. In the fall, that's what we call it, clean out your freezer, make room for your fall harvest.
When Sportsmen Against Hunger has their food drives and clean out your freezer and everything else, it's really important to us.
we encourage sportsmen or anyone to donate any frozen food item to the food bank throughout the year. So if you've shot something, had it processed, and halfway through the year you're not going to eat it all, you can take that directly to a food bank or a pantry or a mission anywhere in South Dakota.
Through increased education, participation in the South Dakota Sportsmen Against Hunger program continues to grow. And that's a good thing, because the need is growing too.
A lot of people don't realize the need for the hunger in South Dakota and the people who need that healthy venison.
With the economy the way it is in South Dakota, there is more of a need, and we need the dollars, we need the cents, and we need the people to go out there and shoot deer and elk and donate them.
A pound of ground venison means, a supper, at night for a whole family.
Just knowing that it's going to someplace and somebody that needs it, I think it's a great deal, and they should feel proud to be able to do that for them.